In this clip, we want to take a tour of Ardestan city and its surroundings, which have played a significant role in Iranian history. Join us. Ardestan is a city in Isfahan province, which some researchers believe is part of the estates of Rostam Dastan, the legendary ancient Iranian hero. Every year, the people of Ardestan pay a certain amount to Rostam, and there is a citadel named Argi Rostam Dastan, which over time has transformed into the word Ardestan. The people of this region speak Persian, the original language resembling the language of the holy texts of Manichaeism. This city is considered the birthplace of many Iranian myths, such as Kevar the blacksmith, Rostam Dastan, and Anushirvan the Just. Numerous stories are told about them. In this clip, we want to focus on certain historical sites of this city. Monkanat. From ancient times until today, a significant portion of Iran's land was composed of deserts. The people living in this region have always used their engineering knowledge and creativity to find ways to access water. These efforts led to the construction of khanats and qaris. One of the most fascinating and unique khanats is the Mon dual-level khanat. It is a special and captivating khanat, a masterpiece of the engineering skills of the past. Mon khanat in Ardestan is one of the most exceptional khanats, not only in Iran but also in the world. It is the only dual-level khanat in the entire world. One of the wonders of this khanat is that the surface khanat water and the lower khanat water move on top of each other without the surface water infiltrating into the lower khanat. The water in the surface khanat is sweet, light and cool, and in the past it was used for drinking. The water in the lower khanat has a higher flow rate, is warmer, and has more mineral content. One of the features of the Mon khanat in Ardestan is that if the water path of the first branch is blocked, the water flows into the second branch, and if the water path of the second branch is taken, the water is directed to the first branch. Another feature of Mon khanat in Ardestan is that it has the only operational laundry house in Isfahan province. Additionally, it has an ancient mill. Ardestan Jame Mosque. Ardestan Jame Mosque has two titles: the first two-story mosque in Islamic history, and the second four-iwan mosque in the Islamic world. The construction of Jame Mosque took place during the Seljuk rule in Iran. Interestingly, this building was not originally a mosque. It was built in the first Sasanian period as a fire temple, or a temple, but later it was decided to destroy it and convert it into a four-iwan mosque. This structure went through 3 different periods of destruction and reconstruction until eventually it took its present form. In the 3rd century AH, it was destroyed and transformed from a domed fire temple into a mosque with a dome, following the Khorazani architectural style. One of the details of this Khorazani mosque was its nocturnal prayer hall. In the 3rd and 4th centuries AH, the mosque was enlarged and it changed from a nocturnal prayer mosque to a mosque with a small courtyard. During this period, the mosque consisted of a central courtyard, 4 nocturnal prayer halls, and brick walls. However, the Mongol Khanate decided to severely damage the mosque during their invasion and plunder everything in sight. In the 6th century AH, during the Seljuk period, the ruins of the mosque were reconstructed, and ultimately the present-day 4 Aywan mosque was built. Historical Khosrau Mosque. Another historical mosque that you can see near the dual-level Khanat is the Khosrau Mosque. This mosque has 3 stories, and its attractive dome is placed on a square base. If you pay attention to the dome of the mosque, you will notice 8 pendants and 16 half-lobes that give the mosque a special appearance. In the northern section of the Khosrau Mosque, there is a water reservoir. It is said that this water reservoir was built during the Qajar rule to provide drinking water for the local people who visited this mosque to pray. Khanat Aron. Khanat Aron is located approximately 1 kilometre away from Khanat Mun and dates back around 2,500 years. It is said that this Khanat was constructed during the rule of the Kiani dynasty by Avan Shah. According to historians, years after the establishment of this ancient Khanat, Khawaji Nazar al-Din Tusi, along with Hulagu Khan, travelled to this region. Khawaja, who became aware of the disputes among local people regarding the division of water from this Khanat, decided to divide its water flow into 20 parts to resolve the conflicts. It should be noted that some other historians attribute this story to the Sheikh Bahai. Sangbast Castle. Sangbast Castle, or Mirza Castle, was built on a 1,500 square metre area and consists of 2 floors. This military structure includes residential sections, tall watchtowers, a stable, and a storage area. Sangbast Castle is not an ordinary castle. The mystery lies in its entrances. Apart from a very small door, it has no other gates or entrances. The access to the castle was through windows located approximately 3 meters high on the walls, and people had to enter the castle using ropes. The people of Zavare believe that during the time when the Mongols attacked their land, this abandoned castle came back to life and provided them refuge, becoming a shield against the enemy, allowing the people to escape to the desert through underground passages. Sahang Abad Palace. This palace is located in the south of Sahang Abad village, a lush village in the heart of the desert, approximately 30 kilometers southeast of Zavare, in a mountainous and favorable climate region. The construction of this garden was carried out by Sahang Mustafa Goli Khan Saham al-Sultani, one of the commanders of Ardestan, who was responsible for the gendarmerie for about 30 years in the areas of Yazd, Kashan and Ardestan. The entrance of the garden is through 2 rows of cypress trees, creating a pleasant and refreshing view along the path. Sahang Abad complex with an approximate area of 10,000 square metres and a building area of 1,500 square metres, includes structures arranged on the mountainside as follows: 1. Windcatcher Mansion. 2. Chelston Mansion. 3. Central Courtyard. 4. Entrance Facilities. 5. Bathhouse. 6. Servants' Quarters and Stables. And 7. Guard Towers. The traditional ice house. The traditional ice house in Zavare is made of mud and bricks. Its physical structure is cone-shaped, with thick circular walls, where the lower circles are larger, and as it reaches the top, the circles become narrower until they converge at a point like a blocked tip. This cone-shaped ice house has 2 opposing arched entrances facing each other, and the 2 adjacent pieces of land near the entrance, called Kodar, have a depth of 1 metre and are expanded. In the past, during the winter season, they would collect water in this ice house to freeze into ice during the cold nights and store it inside the ice house for summer use. I hope you've enjoyed the video clip. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bye-bye.